Adam Swatsky's here now with entertainment and more news on Great Aunt Vi. She feels like all of our aunt,
she is.
doesn't
well,
she?
She's Vancouver Island's favorite great aunt, and she is back. She never really went away. She first, though, earned fame when a record 24 million people watched her on Dancing with the Stars. Now Vi, though, is the subject of a new book called AUNTIE VIE, A Life of Pickles and Pearls. And its author says that writing it was a transformative experience. Aunt Vi smiles before revealing what the author of her book is enduring.
She has 3 broken toes.
Kathy Converse is well aware that Pamela Anderson's great aunt will always tell it as she sees it.
When we first started this, she looked at me and she said, "You're rather plain, dear, aren't you?"
That was 5 months ago, when Converse first started researching and writing her 5th book, A Life of Pickles and Pearls.
I do usually very historical biographies, and I just kept looking at Vi thinking she has so much to tell us.
On these pages is the story of Vi before the bling, growing up during the Great Depression.
Because her family were Russian Mennonites, and she grew up on the prairies, quite poor, sort of with itinerant farmers, living on a hay rack, no shoes.
No shoes then, but you'll find a whole chapter on them here, although Vi wasn't fond of preparing for this picture.
Oh, that was a lot of work. I'll tell you, that's what I can remember, carrying them in and out of the bedroom left and right.
I mean, she didn't get a chance to rest. I was always on the phone.
Between the bathtub and brushing my teeth. I was starting to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and go brush my teeth and get it back.
Because you knew Kathy would be calling you to write the book. Perhaps calling to talk about Vi's fashion. You'll find sketches of her original clothing designs, photos of Vi at 16 while picking apples at the Okanagan, and shots of the outfits she cooks in.
I like glamour. Really do. That's what I live for.
But don't forget her food. You'll find 15 recipes here, from deep dish apple pie to those award-winning pickles, to lemon pie, to the sweet mustard that Pamela Anderson is so fond of.
She also has a lot of wisdom and a lot of joy, which I think is very, very important. As she says, always put some sparkle into your life.
Which brings us back to Kathy Converse's broken toes, healing like they've never done before.
I've bought my very first pair of high heels.
I think it's wonderful. She used to wear loafers all the time.
They are so much fun, and I learned that from Auntie Vi.
Your job here is done.
Yeah, the job is done.
Now her job is to promote some books. If you would like to meet Auntie Vi, the book launch for A Life of Pickles and Pearls is this Sunday. It's happening at Victoria's Legacy Gallery at the corner of Broad and Yates. It begins at 2 o'clock, and you can expect some glamorous door prizes.